Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl, the tall black chick, and we are back with another Bumble Clock video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Okay, this video I'm making today, it's in collaboration with Adaeze's Space. Like, I love her so much. I love her. I love Nello Keke as well. I love Chantel as well. I mean, they are PH YouTubers. They are Port Harcourt YouTubers, and I love how they react to each other. I love how they do their stuff. And this is me saying shout out to you, Adaeze. This is me saying, in case Nello sees this video, I don't know if she's gonna say it, but this is me shooting my shot. I love you all. Like, you all inspire me in a big way. Okay, now that is said, now we're done with that, guys. Let's jump right into the main topic of today. So according to the caption, guys, we're going to be dealing with according to the caption today, guys, we are going to be talking about societal pressure on women about marriage. Okay, see, marriage is like, it's really broad. Like, it's really broad. If we want to be talking about things, how people react, how people feel pressured by society on marriage, guys, we're not going to leave here today, because see, it is huge. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be talking about pressures on marriage, about getting married. Okay, I'm a single lady. I'm going to be talking from my own perspective, and Adaeze is going to be talking from her own perspective, because she's married. And yeah, okay, I don't know how long she's married for, but she's married and she's got kids as well. So she's going to be talking pressure on women about marriage from her own perspective, and this is my own perspective. Okay, so while we're going to be talking a lot about that, guys, I already did my full face. Okay, I'm just gonna do my eyeshadow, fix my lashes, do my lipstick, but basically that's what I'm going to be doing today, while we talk about pressure on women about marriage. Okay, so the first thing I'm actually going to say is, I've been in this situation before. Hold on. So first thing I'm going to say is that I've been in this situation before, like not just once, not twice, not like a couple of times. It's not just from my family, it's not just from my relatives, it's not just from my friends, it's from society as well. You can just post something on your social handle, you can just post something on social. Who's that child? You might just decide to post something on your Instagram page, and you are looking all fine and all that, and the next thing the person is going to say, Lillian, how fun now? When are you going to get married? It's not just Instagram, they do it too on WhatsApp. If I post any good stuff, like when I'm looking really popping, like I'm really looking pink, and I post it on my status, or I post it on my stories, or I post it on my feed, it becomes a problem. Okay, that's when you know that my uncle is going to talk about his cup being dry. That's when my auntie is going to say, how far now? Would you That's when your friends, the society people on the ground, that is when they are going to come to him like, how far now, Lillian? When are we doing this stuff? How far? Now this is me trying to tell you guys that, yo, I'm gonna get married when I want to get married. Okay, you can't tell me, you can't push me, you can't pressure me to the point of me jumping into the bandwagon or bandwagon, making me like jump into marriage when I'm not ready to. Okay, because I have seen, hold on, let me get my concealer. So I've gotten my concealer. I don't know what kind of look I'm creating today, but I'm just going to do like a simple eye look. So I'm going to be using this palette from Tara, House of Tara, and it's the Queen Aminat 2 palette. Okay, guys, I'm creating a simple look. So as I'm saying here, what I'm trying to say is, you guys cannot even pressure me. Okay, I'm not even talking about myself now. There are people out there that, yo, they go through this a lot, like big time. Like, they go through this problem a lot. Like, they even sometimes they get depressed. Okay, I'm still young, even if I'm in my I'm not in my 30s yet, but even though I'm in my 30s, yeah, and you try to pressure me to get married, get into marriage and all that, I won't budge, because yo, I'm gonna get married when I want to get married. Okay, this is me actually saying it to a lot of people out there. If you are pressuring you to get married, my sister, tell them that death is inevitable. Okay, right? Nobody dey pass to die. Same thing goes for marriage. Okay, marriage is not by force. Marriage is not by force. It's not a do or die affair. Okay, because I've seen like different people jump into this marriage of a thing and they jump right out. So is it now me, with all this nonsense that I've been seeing lately, I'll now go and jump inside it and say, Ngwa, let's do this thing because our parents have actually mounted pressure on us. Let's just do this thing and, you know, get it out of the way. Now you're not going to bala inside the marriage now. You can't even say, okay, this is not me. You can't even say, okay, let me breathe. I can't breathe. That is when you are going to be like, okay, I am not ready for this. That is when you're actually going to realize that, okay, I have been pressured to do this thing. I am not ready for this. I don't know how I'm going to cope, because yo, this is not easy. Okay, this thing called marriage is not easy. All right, myself, I am not going to jump right into it. I'm going to take it as it goes. Like, I'm going to take life as it comes. All right, when it's time for me to get married, I get married. You can't push me. You can't say, Lillian, by force, by fire, you're gonna get married. No, auntie, you're not gonna do that. I am not you. You won't come out and tell me this is what I'm going through. Yet you want to push another person into it and tell them, go and get married. Okay, let's come and drink. Is it drink? Is drink the most important thing in your life right now? Is that like the key thing in your life right now? If you want to drink, tell me, I'll send you money and you buy drink and you drink. Don't come and pressure my life and say you got to get married because you're married. And the fact that I don't know what's going on in your family, in your marriage, because I know not every marriage is perfect. I know there's always there should be ups and downs. Okay, not every marriage is perfect. Not everybody is perfect. Okay, married people actually come to decide that, okay, I am ready for this. I want to do this. Guys, sorry, I'm going into the shade called Atagara. This shade here, it's a very light brown, and I'm using it as my transition shade. So what I'm trying to say is, you can't pressure me. Don't feel pressured. Okay, I'm using myself as a point of contact because I have been in this situation before. I didn't budge. Like, gone are those days when you tell me, Alpha, you not getting married, or I see my friends get married. I'm like, I go back at the back or in my room and go and start crying. I never cried for once though, but I was bothered at some point. But when I see things on Instagram, I see stories on the blogs about people getting married, people leaving their marriages all because they weren't ready for it, or because I can't come and kill myself, my sister. You can't come to this life and die. Makaugene. Who is stressing you? Let that person not to stress you. When you want to marry, you will marry. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, I have seen people talk about things like this. I have seen, hold on, I would say this, like, getting married isn't a requirement. Okay, I actually watched Dinah Ikweme's video when she said something about marriage is all of it. Like, if you're not married, you're nothing. Excuse me, I beg to differ actually, because I'm living my life right now. I'm not bothered. Okay, the fact that marrying or getting married should be like the key thing. Sorry, I have a career, right? I have things that I want to do by myself without anything bothering me about it. Okay, I don't know why people feel pressured actually to get married. It isn't a requirement. When you want to get married, you get married. Don't let anybody force you into this, okay? Because I like to say this here. I actually jotted some things down, okay? I mean, if you see me looking down this way, I jotted a few things down, okay? Marriage or having a partner is not a do or die affair. My sister, you can live your life as you want it. Look at Linda EKG. Who is she? She's a big time personality. She has a child. She's not married. She's not bothered. I don't think she's bothered. Look at Rita Dominic. Rita Dominic is asking society not to be the reason, not to pressure her into marriage. Why can't you be a Rita Dominic? You don't have to be like you don't have to get to a certain point before having to decide to yourself that, okay, I am not going to let society decide what's good for me. I'm not going to let them tell me what to do about my life. It is my life. If they want to get married, or if they want to, I don't know how to put it. I'm getting angry right now. Okay. Now the next thing is hold on. What I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that don't let anybody put pressure on you, because a lot of people tend to feel like marriage is a requirement to be happy. My sister, marriage is not. You can have all your money in this life and not even be bothered about getting married. That's me saying it. Quote me. That's my opinion. I am entitled to my opinion, okay? This is me saying that you don't have to feel pressured from any society when it comes to marriage. I'm sorry. I am single. I won't say I'm not in a relationship. I am in a relationship, okay? But I'm not really like, I am not into marriage for now. Like, I want to live my life. I want to like enjoy it to the fullest. Then if I want to now decide, okay, babe, let's get married, okay? Yeah, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, fuck it. Excuse the F word, guys, but this actually get me angry, because I know there's 1,001 person out there that's feeling really the person is frustrated to the point that, okay, if I see anybody right now that wants to get married, I'm just going to jump right into it, not knowing who this person is, not knowing what background this person is coming from, not knowing the kind of person the person is, not knowing if this person is a violent person, not knowing if you just jump right into marriage, all because of the pressure mounted on you by society, mounted on you by your family, mounted on you by your friends. I'm not trying to say that your friends are going to like put pressure on you get married, but you see a lot of your friends get married, like you see them being asked the question like, would you marry me? When they say the I do thingy, you feel pressure, like, what's my boyfriend doing? What am I doing wrong? My sister, you're not doing anything wrong. You are living your life to the fullest, okay? Don't let anybody, and I feel like a preacher, I don't forget makeup what you do. My point is, don't let anybody pressure you. I've said this like a couple of times, okay? What I'm trying to say is that, see, I'm not saying it necessarily don't have to be from society, it necessarily don't have to be from your friends alone, okay? See, somewhere in your mind, it has been conditioned and set up that, see, you have to get married. Like, that's like the number one goal in your life. You have to get married, which is not supposed to be so. It is not supposed to be so, okay? Hold on. So despite the fact that many marriages may not be happy marriages, society still tends to place greater value on being married or with someone than not, okay? And in our efforts to please society and be met with societal approval, we endeavor to get married. Now that will actually make us jump right into what we don't want to do. That will actually make us do what we don't want to do. That will actually make us come in contact with people we don't love, all because we just want to like do this thing. Some people do these things. Okay, now let's not talk about society now. A lot of people actually get married all because of pride. You know, once you add this married title to your name, it becomes an extra. I don't know why people see it as an extra something. I don't know why. Like, well, I'm married. What do you want to do? I'm a married woman. Why do you think that being married is more like everything? It's more like the award. It's more like what's that word? Being given this validation that you're gonna make heaven. It's more like, because that's how married people feel. Not everybody though. Like, that's how most married people feel, because they feel like, yo, I'm married now, I can actually make heaven. Who said that? Me, I'm just trying to make a point, okay? Because, yo, it's not funny. A lot of people actually go through stress. A lot of people go through different stuffs, all in the name of getting married. Okay, hold on. Now, another point is that people actually jump into marriage because of reputation. People actually jump into marriage because of their culture. People jump into marriage because of their religion. People jump into marriage because of their family. Yeah. Now, because my mom, let me use my mom for an example now. Because my mom is all high and she's a social person, and all her friends, children are married. Her friends' daughters are married, and she's like, what's going on with my own child? That's like a reputation being affected. It's actually affecting her now. Okay, her friends are gonna be like, how far now? When are we going to come for your own daughter's marriage? That's them slapping her on the face and like, what are your kids doing? What are they doing? Why are they not married so far? See, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, don't let anybody mount pressure on you about getting married. Don't let anybody put pressure on you, because I know that I'm not the only person in this life that is going through this. No, I am not. I can bet it. I am not the only person right now feeling pressured. Okay, I am not, and I'm not pressured actually, because I know my uncles were here some days back, and I stayed inside this room just for some reasons. Okay, at some point I got out of the room and I went to the sitting room. I'm like, okay, let's chill, let's roll. They still brought up the issue, and I ignored them. I just neglected them, and I went about my day. And yeah, I didn't bother. I'm like, if you want to drink, if you want drink, I will buy you drink, you go drink. Don't put pressure on me and say, if you don't get married, no problem. If you want to get married, go and get married. If you tell me go and get married, I'll tell you, when are you dying? If you ask me when am I getting married, I'm gonna ask you, when are you dying? Okay, since marriage is inevitable, death is also inevitable. That's actually the thing I say now. If somebody asks me, how far? Why you fat? Why you tall? Why'd you cut your hair? And I ask you, why you not dead yet? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel, basically. I hope I'm trying to make sense though, because see, I am mad pissed. See, I've forgotten that I'm doing makeup actually. I am mad pissed that people tend to like feel pressured from people all because of them not being married and all that. Me, I'm not bothered though. So this is me telling you that don't give them a reason to mount pressure on you. Okay? Don't give them a reason to put pressure on yourself. Alright? If they put pressure on you, mount pressure on them and tell them when are they going to die. That's the best reply ever, because once they see that you are not giving a fuck about marriage, you are just gonna wait it out. If I don't get married, who cares? If I get married, who cares? Is it your house I'm going to be living? It's not your house I'm living. I'm not going to live in your house. I'm not going to get married to you. Let me be the one to worry about being married. You don't have to come here and tell me Iko adigo dry. Our Iko is dry. When are you going to wet it? And Uncle, pour water inside it to be wet. Don't stress me. I mean, you have a daughter. You can force your daughter to get married if you so want to drink. You can actually ask your daughter to go get married. I don't care. You can't come and put pressure in my life and say tikpa tikpa, oh my fucker. Nope. I'm not going to do that. Okay guys, I'm done ranting, because I feel like this needs to be said. Like, we need to talk about these things. Like, we need to talk about it. I'm not saying I'm not going to get married though. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say I'm not going to get married. I definitely will, right? But at my own pace. At my own pace. Don't push me. And would you rather I jump in and jump out? Or would you rather when I'm trying to jump out, say, my sister manage. Guys, the kids are home nowadays, so you guys are just going to bear with me. So what I'm trying to say is, would you rather I jump in and jump out, or would you rather be the one I call when I'm trying to jump out and be like, my sister, manage it now? That's life. That's how life is. So I will be there and be managing it and be suffering. when I could actually make the decision for myself and say, okay, I'm just going to do this when I want to do this. I don't want to do this now. I'll do it when I want to do it. I go about my career. I go about everything I want to do in my life. I'm not allowing anybody come between that, or come to dispute that, or come to scatter my plans, all in the name of me getting married because you want me to get married. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm sure my uncles are gonna watch this video, and I don't care. Uncle, if you're watching this now, welcome. But this is my point. I'd like for you guys not to mount pressure on me. I'd like for you guys not to ask me, Alpha, when is it coming? I'd like for you guys to just leave me as I am. Okay? Because this is me trying to make it as a human. I am trying to make life a better one for my kids when they grow up. Not just my kids, my family as a whole. Okay? My point is, can't stress me now. Don't stress me. Don't do that. So guys, I don't think I actually showed you guys the orange look, the orange shadow I used. So I used this shadow here, which is called Magajia. Then I'm going to be going into my Mabrook eyeliner to line my eyes. Marriage should be like the key thing in your life right now. I mean, there are other things that you could actually do. I mean it. Like, oh Lord. So I'm gonna be going into my Mabrook pencil to line my waterline. Oh shit. Oh, I think I hurt myself. Okay. Going under my eye. I'm gonna be smoking that out with the same eyeshadow I used for my lid, which is the Saruni Magajia. Please guys, subscribe to my channel, okay? If you're just joining us for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, okay? It'll be really nice to have you. All right, thank you. Plus, if you can actually relate to what I'm trying to say, you can share with me. Comment down below your type of, I mean, the lines they actually come at you with. My own is that my uncle will just say, "Now far now, you come out, you go dry." Like, that means what he's trying to say is that his cup is dry. When is it going to be wet with drinks? Like, when are they going to wet it with drinks? That's one of the reasons actually, whenever I see him, I just avoid him, because it will get to a stage that I'll just lash out at him because it's becoming too much. Like, it's becoming an excess. It's more like a problem now, because anytime he sees me, now fun now. I don't have time for that shit. So guys, I'm going into Zazao. I'm going into Zaza, which is this shade here. It's almost the same shade as the color I have on my lid. I barely use this shade actually. Barely. Yeah, so I'm going to be using my classic lipstick in the shade Millbrook and Cocoa Bean. Guys, this combo is mad. Trust me, I've been wearing it of late and I'm just in love. I'm falling in love. What do you think? So guys, I am done with my makeup. I am done with this gist. Guys, it's an unpopular opinion. This is my opinion. It is what I want to say. This is how I feel, and me letting this out now is actually good for me, because I've had this for like a while now. I just feel like venting out. I just feel like ranting, so that people would actually learn. Okay, I don't want to jump into a marriage and jump out. I like to take my time. I like to do things at my own pace. Okay, if I'm ready, I'll get married. If I'm ready to get married, I get married. You can force me. I don't consider any age. I don't consider any age a marriage age. Anytime I get married, I get married. Okay, that being said, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you're newbie here, if you're just joining us today, and if you're coming from Adaeze's channel, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, it'd be nice to actually have you guys on here as well. It'd be nice to have a family as yours. Join my Bomboclat clan, guys. It's always fun here. They'll tell you in the comment section. You can just ask around, just ask them around there. They will tell you how it is on here. All right, that's all we've got for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you guys on my next video. All right, to have a nice day.